What's up, my man Reba Warriors? Today we have our Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Both teams are 1-0, trying to keep pace with the 49ers. Now, we have not seen the Rams' final roster. They have an 87 overall on defense. That's really good. We have a well-balanced team. If you haven't seen who's on the Cardinals completely, go watch Week 1 where we dismantled the Saints 37-20, defending NFC West champions Arizona Cardinals, the team we control, part of our 8-team rebuild. So let's take a look at the Rams, and then we'll get into this game. Matthew Stafford is their tight end. Matthew Stafford is their quarterback, followed by Hendon Hooker. You have Kyron Williams, Blake Corum, right behind Kyron Williams, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua. They signed Elijah Moore. They drafted Isaiah Vassell. I believe he's a hidden development. I can't remember, but he's pretty decent. Of course, they have Tyler Higbee, drafted Melvin Meadows, seems like a decent rookie. A.J. Jackson's their left tackle. Jonah Jackson, Steve Avila, Kevin Dotson, and Walker Little. Very mid offensive line. Second-year man, Brian Fisk. They still have Aaron Donald. There's nothing I could do about it. He's on the team. Kobe Turner and Tyler Davis. They have a pretty sneaky defensive line. Of course, they drafted Jared Versey. Ernest Jones, Miles Jack are their backers, along with Byron Young. So they have a pretty good front with Tre'Davious White. Assuming the rebounds, Jonathan Jones they brought over, and Nathan Shepard is a rookie. He's the steal of the draft. He was like a fifth-round pick, hidden development, superstar corner. What a beast he is. They have Eddie Jackson at safety, Cameron Curl, and Cameron Kitchens, who they drafted this past season. So that is the lineup for the Rams. Let's get another win and keep pace with the 49ers for our Arizona Cardinals at 2-0.
It's week 2 of the 2025 season, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Cards and the Rams on Sunday Night Primetime.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they enter play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they come off a good win in the opener on the road, and they get a second road game here.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't really do them any favors, but if they can win here and get to 2-0 on the road, they could be well set up for the rest of the year.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And this taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Pass incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. That is caught. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 73 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They work now on 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stafford. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. One back, and it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw to Smith. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Throwing now is Murray. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Cardinals at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And this would be quite a start for them if they could win 2 straight on the road.
Yeah, the schedule makers didn't do them any favors. They gave them 2 road games right out.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 21 carries, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what? He's locked in. Keep handing him the football.
About 3 yards there to the 27. Well, this defense for the Rams, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. Boy, you know, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
Sly able to put this one through, and the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Down to about the 37. But you look at this defense. This unit third best in the NFL in stopping the run.
We know it's only week one, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Here's Stafford. That'll be caught by Cup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, it's Stafford. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. The clock running here. Under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game.
It's now second and 6.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. B.J. Ojulari. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Well, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Ball start, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Now Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He had the option there, decided to keep it, exposed himself and fumbled it.
Yeah, and you worry about the hits he's going to take in that situation. In this case, not only does he take the hit, he coughs the ball up, as you noted.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 32. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Sly able to put this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Stafford's throw here, hauled in by Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's 2nd and 4. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And able to give one man the slip there as he works his way forward for about 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. B.J. Ojulari able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So they've put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Murray now on 1st down. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. And that's incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
2nd and 10, Stafford again. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 yards to go, second down. Stafford now to throw. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. The final shot before the break. Stafford. His throw incomplete. So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't put anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Murray to run again, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
To throw, it's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up third down. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. Third and long. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aaron Donald with a sack. Third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Now 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Murray again, 2nd and 10. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And just shedding him off there. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Now a first down throw, Stafford. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Looking deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, here's Murray. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona. Play fake, Murray. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Here's Murray. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rams getting set to go now. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12. Now Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. Murray now running right on the option. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's 3rd and 6. Murray now to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. 13 all our score as we start quarter number 4. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Now a handoff running through the middle. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Stafford on first down. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Out of the gun, Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And, partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your scars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw here hauled in by Cup. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Stafford going to be taken in here by Nakua. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Now Stafford. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. And that will be incomplete as well.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. The Cardinals on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 14. That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give up the middle. There's the stiff arm. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 52 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Murray now on 1st down. Short one here, caught by McBride. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Here's 1st and 10. Murray to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Here's a quick throw to McBride. If you've been waiting all day for this Sunday night has been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. So they'll quickly now signal for the timeout. And it's definitely not looking good, but at least they'll have one final play to hope for that miracle. This ball intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Cards are going to hang on on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And look, both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Arizona, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.